Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading. Today we're going to take a look into your person's mind. We're taking a sneak peek into their head. We're going to use various tarot decks. This reading is for anyone with placements in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Aquarius, let's jump right in and then we'll clarify with the tarot. The person that I am connecting with here, Aquarius, is having a moment of indecision or pause when it comes to their connection with you. This could be a new person. It feels like a new connection. For some of you, even if it's an existing connection, I get that their connection with you has reached some kind of snag. So there's been hesitation on their part. There's been perhaps a change in behavior, a pause in the way that they communicate with you, Aquarius. So I get the sense that you're dealing with someone who they haven't expressed to you, Aquarius, the things that are on their mind. However, there is something on their mind and you can sense it. You can sense it because something about the way that they're communicating with you has changed. So for some of you, that might mean that they're texting you less frequently, or that they're taking longer to respond, or that they're avoiding a specific topic of conversation. So feel free to drop a comment on what your specific scenario is. But I definitely pick up a sense here that I'm dealing with someone who's intriguing you, Aquarius. And that's what's inspiring. The purpose of this reading is going to be to dive into this person's mind so we can get a glimpse of what it is that they're neglecting to say. So there's for some reason, this person is holding something back from you, Aquarius. And so we're about to deep dive and find out. With come to the edge, this person may feel that speaking to you about whatever they're keeping from you is risky. It would take courage to talk about whatever subject they've been avoiding. It does have to do with a decision. We'll get more with the tarot. There's some type of decision. This could have to do with the direction of the relationship, with the stability of the relationship. The Fork in the Road card talks about making an important life decision. So when it comes to you, Aquarius, they're hesitating because they don't want to mess anything up. We have by the book in the middle and thinker. So this person is taking their time to think through what they want to say, to think through how they're going to act, what steps they're going to take next, because this is an important decision that could affect the stability of the connection. And with the by the book card, they want to make sure that they do everything correctly, that they do everything in a way that would be agreeable with you. And that would also be in tune with their needs and desires for the connection and for the relationship. They're kind of worried here with the thinker card. They're preoccupied, and that's why they're trying to think through what it is they want to say, how they want to handle the situation, how they want to move forward, whether they should bring up the subject for discussion with you. We get to the Sea and the number 7 here. We get never ending story. So they want to make sure that whatever choice they do make here does not lead to an ending, does not disrupt the connection with you, Aquarius. This person is trying to make sure that they do right by you and that the choices they make would be in alignment with the choices you would make. But there's something about what this person is deciding on. There's something you may have said to them that threw this person a bit off balance. It could have to do with like an unresolved irrational fear. So they could be experiencing fears that are creeping up in their head from a past experience with another person, from past relationships in general. We'll get a bit more on this as well with the tarot, but I do see that they're trying very hard not to act out based on the past, based on their irrational fears. They're trying to work through these things in the background so that they don't upset the boat, so that they don't cause you to get upset, so that they don't throw things off course by overreacting or rushing to conclusions, etc. So this person has been in this place before. We got the Round and Round card. We also got Unfinished Symphony at the bottom of the deck. And we got Clean It Up. So with these three cards coming out, this is either someone who you've dealt with before, Aquarius, like an ex who's coming back in, or who you just recently reconnected with, or this could be a whole new person who just wants to clean up their energy, is working on getting over the lessons that they've learned in past connections, and they don't want to repeat those lessons. So again, with the number 10 here, you get 7, 7, you get the number 10 twice as well. This person is making sure that they make positive changes. With the number 7, it usually represents positive energy, blessings, working on or towards a goal. And so this person is making sure that they don't bring any baggage into this new connection with you. They want to clean up their energy. They want to clean up their act. They do not want to build on a foundation that will crumble. With the 44 card, they're thinking of ways in which to build a strong foundation. You also get building blocks. They want to make sure that they do things by the book, that they're building on a strong foundation, that they understand what to do before they go ahead and take an action here, Aquarius. Let's start pulling the tarot and get a little deeper into this person's head and just see what we get here, Aquarius. Clarify never-ending story. Okay. We got truth. What else? Clarify never-ending story. Okay, we got blind spot. And then we got lost. Interesting. Let me see what I get with these cards. Okay, so when it comes to this person and what's been on their mind, what's been bothering them, it's something they can't place. It's something they can't put their finger on. They just feel off balance. So they can't even express to you in words why they've started pulling away, acting differently, not reaching out as much, trying to bring things back to surface level and pull back their energy a bit. This person has something underneath the surface in their psyche that is causing them to feel fear of abandonment. And I do believe that this is due to them developing emotions for you. So as this person has developed deeper emotions for you, it feels riskier and riskier for them to move forward in the connection, Aquarius. They're probably not even realizing this at this time. we have truth, blind spot, and lost. So it's almost like this information isn't clearly top of mind for them. They're not fully consciously aware of this fear that they're experiencing, but something keeps throwing them off balance, putting them on edge when it comes to this connection. And it didn't happen right away, but it's happening recently. So this is someone, even if it's a new connection, or a round two with someone you've dated before, at this juncture, what I do get here is that when you first started reconnecting with this person or connecting with this person, if it's someone completely new, they were fine. They were open. They were happy. They were fun. They looked like they were emotionally available. They said things to show that and back it up. They took actions to show you that they were ready. And yet here we are sometime later. For some of you, it could be around 8 weeks that you've been dating this person. Yeah, I get like 7 or 8 weeks. So let's say about 2 months for some of you, not all of you. I'm sure it'll be different for everyone, but that did come through. So some of you may have met this person, like say 2 months back, and everything started out beautifully. And then this person started recently acting a little different. Just, they're still talking to you, very likely still communicating with you. For some of you, they may just have stopped texting as frequently. They may just have stopped. There's something you're sensing, Aquarius. Some change you're sensing in their behavior, in the way they treat you, in the words they choose when they speak to you. There's some shift here. And so if you were wondering what's causing that, they may not even be aware of it themselves, but it seems like it's got to do with an emotional wound that hasn't healed with regards to abandonment, fear of abandonment. What else here on this? Okay. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. So again, this person may be wanting to tell you how they feel, but not able to express how they feel about the situation because they just don't even understand it themselves. So I think they're still kind of soul searching. I'm ready for commitment. So they do feel ready. They do want to move forward with you. They do want something solid. I did get that they want to build a solid foundation with you, that they want things to move forward. For many of you, it will be somebody that you do know already, that you've met before. It says, I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So even if it's not someone who you consider to be an ex, it is very likely someone you've already met, someone you already know. Could have bumped into this person about 2 months ago, could have known them from when you were younger, could be somebody who's crushing on you, Aquarius. But I do get the sense that whoever this is, they were giving you attention, Aquarius. They were giving you affection. They were open. And then they've taken some kind of pause. So there's some either lack of communication going on, or there's some distancing, or there's some just shady behavior happening that has triggered your curiosity, like your sense of like, well, I wonder what that is. I wonder what's going on with them. I want to get inside their head. Like, I wish I knew what they were thinking. And then for some of you, this is someone who may have just stopped being as affectionate as they were being with you, Aquarius. And of course, that doesn't feel good, you know, when you're getting a certain amount of attention, affection, and then it goes away. Never a very good feeling. So let's pull some additional cards here. What is this person afraid of? Let's see. What are their actual... I'm going to clarify come to the edge, because that is the card that represents what they're consciously aware of. Like what they tell themselves they're scared of. Like their rationale, because this piece here is speaking to their psyche, to what is hidden, to what is subconscious. So this could be something they haven't even realized. These are emotions, feelings, things, and thoughts that they may not be fully aware of. Okay, for come to the edge, we get exit plan. So they may be afraid, like what's actually going through their mind, their conscious mind. They may be afraid that you're getting ready to leave, Aquarius. They may be afraid of messing up to the point where you would actually walk away from them. They may be wondering if you are already considering other options, or if you're very serious about them or not. If you have like one foot in, one foot out. We get reaching. You're trying to connect, but love eludes you. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help. What else? We get, I'm holding on to the memories of us. So again, for some of you, this could be an ex. I'm just going to put that off to the side because I feel like it's a side message. There's some ex person who keeps coming in here, mixing their energy into this reading. There's some ex who definitely, like, I'm trying to get into the person's head who you're into currently, Aquarius, and it may or may not be this ex. For some of you, it could be an ex, but for others of you, I feel like it's somebody else, and this ex is just coming in here to interrupt our reading because they're really hung up on you. So, yeah, again, some more stuff from your ex here. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Sounds like this ex messed up and, you know, they want you back, Aquarius. Oh, we got, I hate seeing you with them. So again, if you are dating a new person, there's an ex person who has been keeping tabs on you, Aquarius, and they're not very happy. They can probably tell energetically if they're blocked. I will say right now, they can tell energetically that you're connecting with someone new, and they're not happy about it. I'm about to grab some sage to block them though myself, because I need to, my purpose here is to find out who you're currently connecting to and what is going on in their head. So let's do that. So we're clarifying, come to the edge for your current person. To recap, they may be feeling insecure about how much you are into them, Aquarius, or how serious you are about the connection. So they also, I do get here with the reaching card that they miss being in physical contact with you. So for some of you, this may be someone who is at a distance, who doesn't get to see you all the time. And so that could have to do with why they fear losing you, or why they fear they get these thoughts in their head about like, well, what if Aquarius is not as serious about me as she leads me or he leads me to believe? Like, what if Aquarius is also dating other people while they're away? What if Aquarius is considering other options? So these thoughts are definitely coming through for your current person. Like there's some preoccupation here We got addiction, and this isn't necessarily like an alcohol addiction or a drug addiction, but it comes up to represent when there's some toxic element, some unhealthy element, such as like an unhealthy attachment. That could be to drugs or alcohol, or it could be to emotionally to a person, to the gym, to overeating. Like any unhealthy balance can be represented by this card. So this person, I'm getting that this person, I'm going to pull one more. Yeah, you take my demons, Aquarius. I think you got this on another reading, or someone else got this recently. But I get here that this person who you're connecting with, the new person that you're connecting with here, Aquarius, even if there's been distance or a pause, or if they're acting a little funny, they're addicted to your presence. Like they want you around them all the time. You bring them peace. You take away their demons. So you bring them the sense of peace, the sense of like quiet satisfaction. And so they're very much afraid to push you away or lose access to you, Aquarius. They love touching your skin, running their hands along your body. Interesting. Anything else on Come to the Edge? Anything else? Oh my God, we got the same one again. Okay, I'll put it down. You take my demons. So yes, clarification and confirmation for me. Their addiction is to your energy. So this person is very addicted to your energy, and perhaps for some of you to your body. Like there's some physical aspect to your connection that they're like, they can't wait to get their hands on you, is what I get. They can't wait to have their hands on you, on your skin, etc. Alrighty. So that's what they're afraid of, Aquarius. That's what's been on their mind lately when it comes to the connection. This is giving them pause. So we're going to clarify here this fork in the road card to see like what are they trying to decide? Like based on this fear, what actions are they going to take? What are they trying to decide on? Because with fork in the road, it's usually a decision, like an important decision that could affect the connection here. So we're going to grab another deck here and we're going to clarify fork in the road. Going to get rid of this X energy that was hovering. Okay. Spirit, show me fork in the road. Okay. Show me fork in the road. What decision is on this person's mind? The Seven of Wands. So they're trying to overcome a challenge, the Queen of Wands, before they take an action. Their choice has to do with overcoming a challenging situation before they take action. Oh, wow. So the challenging situation has to do with the Ten of Pentacles, which could represent the Ten of Pentacles. I get that they're worried about their finances. So the challenge for this person here is like making sure that they have the financial structure in place to take an action with you, Aquarius. Let's see what that is. What is the action that they're planning? Clarify the Queen of Wands. Ooh. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Before they spill the tea, Aquarius, before they tell you something, there's something they want to say to you. Could be some truth, some information they want to share with you. Before they say something to you, before they confirm something with you, they are wanting to get their ducks in a row. Like they want to make sure that they have enough money in the bank. They may be saving enough money, or they may be waiting on a paycheck or on a bonus, something like this. But their challenge is coming up as the Ten of Pentacles. So they want to make sure they have enough money for something. And the something is taking some kind of action and expressing some kind of truth or sharing some information with you, Aquarius. So let's clarify what is this? Two of Wands. So there could be travel involved. Maybe this person is planning. I did get that this could be long distance for some of you. I think this person is thinking through how much it would cost to go see you on a regular basis. If this is long distance, they could be like trying to prepare a budget to go see you, seeing how they can support you in making trips back and forth. If you're offering to pay, they don't necessarily feel comfortable letting you do that on your own. And then here's the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Wands. So I get that some of you have talked about seeing each other, how frequently to see each other. If this is long distance, this is someone who's wondering, like you may have expressed your desire to see this person frequently, and they may be worried that that frequency is not possible from a financial standpoint, or that you may have to slow things down in how frequently you guys connect or see each other. And they're afraid to say this to you, Aquarius, because if they do share that information, they're not sure how you're going to react. So that is a message for some of you. Anything else? Let's clarify again, because that was a very specific message. Well, let's see what else comes out. Any other decisions this person is thinking about? There's the Devil and the King of Pentacles this time. And I get this, the hands trying to touch again. I get that energy very strongly. Oh boy. I get this very lustful energy from this person. One more, please. Okay. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're trying. So the other thing they're trying to decide has to do with like, they're almost fighting like a battle with themselves to try to hold back from being physical with you, Aquarius. Let's get more on this. Five of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So this person, for some of you, whether or not you're in long distance, for some of you, the other concern on this person's mind is that they want to create like a sense of desire for the physical attention and affection. It's almost like they're purposely holding back from being physical with you, or like affectionate in some way, to create that desire, to like fuel the fire for how badly you want it, Aquarius. And with the Chariot, they're planning to give it to you. They're like, it's almost like they're building desire. Like, you know, when you miss someone because you can't have access to them, or because you haven't been able to plan the trip to see them, or like maybe you're used to like holding hands or hugging all the time, and now they're not doing that. And it's almost like it's purposely planned here to make that intensity and desire for the physical touch And this could also be like with regards to like sex or anything else. But there's some sense here that this person is trying to like almost like control how often you guys interact physically. They want to have your full attention with the Five of Wands and with the Chariot. They want to be like on your mind all the time. They want to be top of mind. They want to stand out above the competition. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, the Wheel, and the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And so this person wants you to choose them, Aquarius, every single time, hands down. So they may be like, it seems like they're strategically planning something to make sure that is the case. They don't want to get rejected or burned, or like they don't want to lose out from getting your attention, something like this. Let's get more on this topic. Clarify the cards on the table, please. Any messages? Oop. We got, I know that we have a soul connection. We got alone. I think we got that one earlier. Or something similar to this one. I know that we have a soul connection, and then alone, one more. And childish. Yeah, so somebody, I think your person gets a little bit insecure and then as a result immature whenever they start feeling this strong connection with you, Aquarius. It's almost like those subconscious fears that we talked about start getting triggered the minute they feel like they're falling very deeply for you. And then they start getting competitive. They start getting worried about the competition, about how to grab your attention. They want to control the situation to make sure that you don't leave, that you don't leave them, that you don't have an exit plan, that you're not looking at anyone else. Like it's almost like they're plotting ways strategically to make sure that they are always on your mind, Aquarius. They may, like this behavior may seem a little childish to you or a little awkward, or you may just be like, they may be sending you mixed signals because one minute they're very affectionate and kind and nice and they show you that they care and you can tell that they care about you and that they want to be with you. And then suddenly they'll do some other thing, like pull a 360 or 180, whatever you call it. And they'll like start making you wonder if they're really that into you or not. Yeah, you get the sense that they're like keeping secrets from you, that they like, you just don't get their behavior sometimes, Aquarius. But again, I'm here to give you clarity. And so what I see here is that they are purposely trying to control the way that you guys interact, the frequency with which you interact, call each other, see each other, touch each other, have sex, whatever it is, visit each other. For those of you who are long distance, they're almost trying to like create pauses or distance, or like break up the amount of fun or the amount of time that you're actually in connection or in union, because they know that that gets you a little triggered, or like puts you on edge, or like gets you to like start obsessing a little bit over them. Let's clarify thinker and by the book. I hope you're enjoying your deep dive, Aquarius. If you like this format, please do leave me a heart in the comments or a like, or just let me know how it resonated. That really helps out my channel, and it will definitely encourage me to do this format again, because this is a bit of a longer reading. So if you like it, do let me know. All right, Spirit, tell me about thinker and by the book. Anything we need to know. Thinker by the book. Okay. Yeah, we got the same cards, except one more. We got ex-lover, empty, alone, and childish. Yeah, this just tells me that they're trying not to let the things from their past creep in, like those fears and insecurities from their past relationships creep in. But they have gone through some kind of like situation where they were left like almost like in an unrequited love situation. So this person does have like abandonment issues, or like issues with fears of being abandoned or left alone. For some of them, it could have to do with things from their childhood, like a missing parent. These fears, they run really deep. So this person is almost terrified of being hurt through abandonment. They may go to like extreme measures to make sure that they're not abandoned. Look at this. At the bottom, we have, you're always on my mind. So even if they're not connecting with you, Aquarius, if they've pulled away, pulled back, they're not talking to you as much, it's quite the opposite. It's not that they don't care, it's that they care so much that they're trying to make sure they don't ruin this, and that they don't do anything that might cause you to leave, because they would be completely crushed. Because they do like you, and they do feel like things are going very well here. So what else? Oh my God, keeps repeating. Leaving. Yeah, so this person is very afraid that you will walk away from this connection. Therefore, they're going to try to do things right. They're going to try to do everything in their power to make sure this relationship goes smoothly. Let's clarify by the book. Clarify by the book, please, for my Aquarius. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. What else? Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. So what are they trying to achieve here? They're trying to achieve wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. They want to work towards a commitment with the Hierophant. So Eight of Pentacles to Hierophant. Their wish with you, Aquarius, is to work towards a solid commitment. With the Knight of Wands, they're very attracted to you physically, Aquarius. But we did get cards earlier saying that they want to control that attraction, the physical aspects of this connection. They're trying to tame that down a couple notches. They're almost using that as a strategy to like make sure that you stay interested. It's almost like they're pacing the amount of physical interaction with you. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Ooh, yep. Clarified by Temperance. Can't make it up. So yeah, they're pacing. You get the Knight of Wands with Temperance. The Knight of Wands is usually a very fast-moving energy, very charged energy, very passionate. And Temperance is more about patience, slowing things down, balancing things out. So they're trying to temper their attraction for you, their moves towards you. Like if they compliment you, they're trying to make sure that they're not doing that all the time, that they're not, they don't want to be overwhelming, and they don't want to make a fool of themselves as they approach you. They don't want to do anything that could cause you to walk away or be like turned off by them. So they're being very careful how they proceed. So every step, it's almost like this, I think we even got it earlier. It's almost like that the King of Pentacles energy here with this person, where they're like taking baby steps at a time. And it might be driving you a little nuts, Aquarius, because at times it might make you wonder if they're even really into you or like where their head's at. But just know that their head's in the game. They're just making sure they're gonna win the game, if that makes sense. Like, they're here to win, they're not here to play. That's what I get. They're here to win, they're not here to play. So they will take extreme measures. This is somebody who's very disciplined. Like, they can tell themselves no, even when they want something very badly. For those of you who are a little more on the impulsive side, I know I am. That would be like absolutely impossible. But I get the sense this is someone who's very much able to control their own desires, to like not need instant gratification. It's almost like they're here for the long haul, for the long game. And so they're making sure that they don't do anything to mess this up. Very interesting. I think we've clarified most of these. But we'll get just a little bit more with Dark Confessions Tarot. What else does Aquarius need to know about their person and what is on their mind? Show me, Spirit. What else does Aquarius need to know? Oof. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? So yeah, we got that you are this person's peace. Like, they see you as refreshing, as someone who they want to be around at all times. Even if they haven't said this to you, they like yearn for you, Aquarius. You got so many things remind me of you. They sit around, like I get this image of them sitting on their couch, pacing around their house, and like having their hand on their head and just like chuckling to themselves or like closing their eyes and just like thinking of the times you've spent together. So this is definitely someone you've connected with already. You've started dating. For some of you, this could be a pretty new connection. I wish things could be different. One more. Oop. I want to be more than friends. So yeah, I get the sense that this person wants to progress the relationship from a place, from where it is to somewhere a lot more committed, like a higher level of commitment. So like if you guys are just starting to date, they want to get to boyfriend-girlfriend status. If you guys are in boyfriend-girlfriend status, they may be thinking about like, should I, like, is this somebody that I would marry? You know, like whatever that next step is for you guys, that's what they're focused on achieving. And they're being very strategic about this, Aquarius. So if they've behaviorally changed, like if they're acting a bit weird, a bit different, just know that their ultimate goal, at least for those of you who are resonating with this reading, I think the ultimate goal for this person is to like make sure that they don't do anything that could upset the balance in the connection. So even if you guys are like highly intimate and passionate with each other, they don't want to do it so often and so much that they overdo it and then you get tired of them or you take it for granted. So like they're thinking about all these little variables. You may be connecting with like an air sign. Yeah, you may be connecting with like a heavy thinker. So I'm getting like air sign vibes from this. Like it could be another air sign. I'm also getting some fire. So it could be like a fire sign, like a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius. Those are the two that came through the heaviest for me. Anything else before we close the reading? Anything else for Aquarius's new person? We get, I feel abandoned by you and it is triggering my childhood traumas. So like I said earlier, this person has some abandonment wound that is getting triggered. If they're pulling away, Aquarius, it could be because you did something or said something or posted something that made them feel the fear that you might leave, walk away, or give attention to someone other than them. This situation is mentally draining me. So yeah, even if they're not reaching out, Aquarius, I feel like the person you're connecting to here is very connected with you in the ethereal realm at a soul level, and they can't detach from the fear that they're feeling here around possibly losing you or losing access to you. So you have a lot of mental real estate in this person's mind, is what I want to say here. All right, let's pull the Love Oracle to see what else the angels have to say or your guides have to say with regards to this connection and this person. Let's get out of their head for a bit because we've been deep diving in there for quite some time, being nosy. What does Spirit have to say? Ooh, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you and this person. I did get that. I got a lot of lusty vibes earlier. This person like wants their hands on you. They want to touch you. They're very touchy-feely. They love your skin. Like they want to caress you, Aquarius. So I did get that earlier. All those like the hands touching the skin visuals were coming up. We got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you are someone who closes off or pulls away because you're mirroring this person's behavior, that is not going to help when the person's fear is abandonment. So if they're distant and then you get more distant, Aquarius, what's going to happen is they're going to get even more distant because their fear is that you are leaving them and they'd rather cut off emotions and feelings before they get hurt by their biggest fear, which is by being left by someone who they care about. So the advice here from Spirit is to be open to expressing your feelings to this person. If them not reaching out or like pulling away is throwing you off balance, Spirit guides are saying, tell them that. Be vulnerable. Make that step. Say, hey, you know, I thought we were doing well, but I haven't been hearing from you as frequently. I mean, it's, you know, are you still, like, are we okay? Like, we haven't seen each other in a while. Whatever the situation is specifically for you, it is important that you express your needs, your love, like your affection, because this person tends to take back their expression of emotions and keep things more on the physical side if they don't feel like they're getting that from you. So you almost have to be like the bigger person to accommodate this person's wounding if you want to make this work, at least at the current moment. When there's wounding like this, obviously the person you're connecting to will have to do their work to get over those challenges and to overcome them, but that's a process. So like the wounding's already there, it's in place. And if you're interested in this person, Aquarius, just be aware that it's there so that you know how to work around it, work with it. And as long as they're progressing and they're healing, I think you guys will be okay. One of you may have an underlying wound, and this may be you, Aquarius, of unrequited love. If that doesn't resonate, just don't take it for yourself. But somebody out there did need to hear that. To match their orphaned wound or like their wound of being abandoned, your wounding for some of you who are watching today is your blind spot, maybe unrequited love, like a fear of unrequited love and not being, of your partner not reciprocating your feelings and emotions. If that was your fear, Aquarius, I can guarantee you that this person likes you very much, is very into you, both physically, emotionally, and in every other way. So you don't have to fear that and protect yourself by pulling away, because they are definitely into you based on this deep dive. And if they're pulling away, it's because they may feel, be afraid that you're pulling away or you're about to leave them for some reason. I'm not sure the exact situation between you guys or what might have triggered this. But I do see that it's important for you to be open with this person and express your feelings and emotions, express your love, tell them how you feel, be open, be romantic, be inviting, because that will make them feel safer that you are into them. It's almost like a reassurance or validation that soothes over this like unconscious fear of abandonment that they have. One more. Oh my God, we got unrequited love again. That was at the bottom earlier, so I was talking about it because I felt that the message was important, but now it just came out again after I shuffled. So it must be very important. So some of you may fear, again, I just covered that, so I won't go over it again, but it's a fear that perhaps your feelings are not being reciprocated. Sometimes this is also tied to like self-worth or self-esteem issues. So if that's resonating for some of you, just be conscious of it. Try to bring it to the conscious awareness so that it's not like a hidden truth from yourself that you can't address, right? So you can't address it if you don't acknowledge it. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I'll pull one more since that was the same one from earlier. Okay, we got attraction. Oh, we got a bunch of them. We got attraction, Aquarius, and then we got calling in your soulmate. And earlier we got the card about having a strong soul connection. So I do get that this is, you guys are connected at a soul level in a very healthy manner. Like this is someone who is a good match for you energetically, Aquarius. We also got deception and separation. So this tells me that if some of you are in separation from this person, if for those of you who are not speaking to them, for which this person may have pulled away from you, if say that you were talking, everything was going great, and then they disconnected from you, they pulled away, they're hiding their true feelings for you. Like they actually really, really think about you. They think about you all the time. You're on their mind. You're still connected energetically. So this is not over. That's all I'm gonna say. Like if you guys are in separation, for those few of you who might be, this is definitely not over because they're fully invested in you, Aquarius. And if you're reciprocating that energy, which I think you are based on this reading and the sense that I'm getting here empathically, like I get that you're still very much into this person as well. So it's far from over. I'm gonna get one more and then we'll close your reading. Oops. Pay attention to the red flags. So yeah, just learn this person's triggers. If you do plan to get back with them, or if you do plan to repair things here, be open, be honest, be vulnerable. Express yourself, your needs, your questions. Ask them directly to your person. Don't search online or text your friends to psychoanalyze this person. Just tell them how what they're doing is making you feel. Like that takes courage, that takes vulnerability. But it will help in this situation where they're feeling that abandonment fear. Instead of you pulling away, being silent, acting like you don't care, that will push this person away more because of that wounding that they're having. And then unfortunately for you, if your wounding is that of unrequited love, Aquarius, then you're being hyper vigilant, paying attention, like looking for signs and signals that they don't like you, instead of looking at all the things that show you that they do like you, that they do care about you, that they have invested in you and in this connection. So just be consciously aware of the triggers that you have and the triggers that this person has if your goal is to make things work for the long term. At the bottom we have very soon. So Spirit wants you to know that this has great potential, and you can make things go back to the way they were. You can smooth things over, make things right back to the pink colored glasses, to like the happy-go-lucky honeymoon stage, because I feel like that's where you guys were a short time ago, and I feel like that's where you can be very soon if you guys let yourselves address these wounds in a healthier manner. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Aquarius. Again, drop me a like or a comment. That really helps out my video. I am so thankful for you being here and for sharing your time with me, and I will catch you on the next one. Let me know if you like this format. Take care.